Marco here. Welcome back to a little bonus episode of FTB Unleashed. I've not done this series for well over a month, and I just wanted to finish off my Titan's arm there. It's not particularly good, to be honest, the plasma cannon, but he had one arm. I didn't want to leave him with one arm, so there we go. So I think the last episode I did of this was pretty much a world tour, so I'm not going to spend ages going over the world again. But it's been about a month, and I've had quite a few new subscribers, so I'll just have a little quick go around the Titan. This is the Warhammer 40k Titan. Warhammer 40k is it's like a tabletop game, Space Marines and all that. I'm sure everyone's heard of it, even if they don't know much about it. But these are the heaviest ground units in that. I never played the tabletop, but I like reading 40k books and playing 40k computer games, so I know quite a bit about it. I don't know as much as some, because I've never played the tabletop games but I always wanted to make a Titan, so this was my base in my last single player Let's Play, Feed the Beast Unleashed. This is for 1.5.2, and this is the 1.1.4 version, because I never actually updated it after that. I stopped this series middle of October, something like that. So yeah, about a month ago. Just over a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. So this is my base. It's all fully functional. It's got, well, not fully functional as if it can walk and fire and stuff, but it's not just a shell. It's got all my factory in that in it, is what I mean by functional. So if you have a quick look around it, you'll see that in the balls of the robot is my MFR laser drill. So this was my main way of getting resources on this world. I only ever did one quarry on this world, and that was to hollow out this place here, which was my extreme cobble gen factory for making 8 times compressed cobble gem, octuple compressed cobble. So I had that automated set up. I was gonna, if I had the patience, I was gonna fill that entire thing with igneous extruders. Currently there is 1500 igneous extruders there in them 3 blocks, and there is about 216, I think, or 211, 200 plus crafting CPUs in there, crafting cobble as quick as it can. I'll show you in there in a minute, but I might as well start the Titan at the bottom and work our way up. So both the legs are the same, apart from they're all in different materials. So if we go inside here, we can actually get inside, and we've got double stack of steel tanks, 6.4 million. All in different stuff. So liquid force, we've got biofuel in that one, we've got mob essence in that one, and so on. They're not all full, but most of them were. That's the crushed ice for mixing with the Darkcraft liquid force for the force engines. If you have that and that going in, you get 16 MJ a tick out the force engines. So that's from bees. That's honey again from bees. I have got another base which I will show you quickly if I end the video, but each leg has got a teleporter which takes you up to the top of the shaft of the leg, so that we're looking down. So we was just down there at the bottom, and now we've come up to the knee, if you will. And this is the engine room. So yeah, I've got banks of force engines, which is my main power source. So that's powering all, it's powering the machines and stuff up at the top of the base. And then there's 4 dedicated steam boilers here for the laser drill. So these 4 boilers are only running the laser drill and nothing else. The laser drill is actually down here, if you just drop down here. So I've got the MFR laser drill there, working away, setting fire to me. Yeah, so that's running on, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4... 506, 570, 580 odd MJ a tick. Oops, falling back down again. Let me back up, please. Thank you. So, did a little bit of decor work here. The odd cobweb, as you'd expect to get in somewhere like this, I guess. But yeah, the engine's all running on gates. Power requested turns the engines on. So these only power up when the power is needed. So you can see we are using some power, but not a massive amount, because most of the engines are turned off, as you can see. Well, a few of them are on. And I actually never brought some of the engines from the other base. I've got some of the engines still at my other base running the bees that are still there, if I remember rightly. So if we head up again, we get into this area. We've got a laser crafting area and a couple of coke ovens. These are automated, of course. Everything, there's nothing manual in this. This is automated, so that keeps coke at a set level. You can see it's actually catching back up. If I remember rightly, the steel had only just got full. So each time I use steel, the steel is set on a level limiter. It's 8128, a single storage cell, and the coke I believe was set to the same. So that's pretty much all there was down that bit. So let's just head back down there again. Yeah, that's all there is here. Just a laser drill, the laser crafting, and the coke ovens. Then we start to get to the main area. This is my main EU power. This is a double tower of nuclear reactors controlled by advanced power management. There's a little thing across in the back there that turns the reactors on and off depending on the power in the MFSUs, which is pretty cool. So we've got a full readout there. Blame Frosty. Of course, you need a hazard suit. So a lot of advanced information panels. I like them a lot. So yeah, there's the EU side, and there's a charging bench. But that thing back there is a thing called a storage monitor, and that controls when all the the reactors turn on and off. We can also look at that from above. So there's the thing I talk about. And this is Sneaky Craft's design for the Tower of Power, he calls it. That's the same as what I used in my Unhinged series, which blew my base off in the Unhinged series. And I've got a little breeder reactor here that was just using the depleted cells and turning them into cells. Blast furnace here, you can actually see this from the outside of the Titan on the back. And then, what's this? Little HV. Oh, that's a little automatic charging bench that I could access from my inventory. It's one of them, I believe. I'd have to check. It's been a while since I've like I say, I played in this server, so I don't remember a lot of stuff. But blue. Oh, that's an automatic charging bench for something else, which we'll get to. What is that charging? That's it's powering something. I can't remember. Then of course I've got my AE system over here. Everything's got its own 1K cell. Not everything. Most things have got its own 1K cell, and then I've got, I think, some 64Ks yet. These 64Ks are the stuff that don't have the dedicated cell. All these are 1K cells, so holding 8,128 of certain items. Auto crafting, of course, with the things behind there. The MAC molecular assembly chamber is a 5x5 behind that wall there into the chest of the Titan, if you will. This was going to be some MJ buildcraft machines over this side, but I never actually brought them. There's my IC2 machines over here. These are doing my processing, and a recycler there feeding the matter fabricator, which was kept that sat on 8128 as well. The texture pack is Sortex Vanva, by the way, if you was wondering. So up to the next level, this is forestry wood using these guys from Extra Trees, Woodworker and Panel Worker. This is K-Pox, so that's quite an high level wood on the forestry tree. So I pretty much tried to cover every mod in the pack. Come up another level. Got a to-do list there that I was working on stuff. I was going to add transvectors to all the machines over there to make them look a bit tidier, but never got around to that. Little remote orderer system here from Logistics Pipes, so I can, in my ended pouch here, I've got a bag called Sortie that I can just throw things into, and I've got a remote orderer bag and a remote orderer pipe, and I can click on that thing from anywhere in the world, and I can select anything out of my ME network, and anything I select gets dropped into this ender pouch for me to take out. It's very cool. I've also got automatic potions, so if I pull any of them potions out, they'll be automatically replaced, which I can show you upstairs in a bit. Yep, that's that level done. Try putting a bit of decor in here. That's like the Mechanicus face. Bit of decor on the sides here. Got my Tinker's Construct stuff and a smeltery in each shoulder. I haven't really finished this. This is the arm that I've just done a bit of work on. That's really not finished. I've just, oops. I I actually expected to place a torch then, not didn't expect to smash it with a Vajra. Let's put a few lights in here, stop things spawning. There we go. I think I've got a magnum torch in here somewhere anyway, so I don't think things can spawn anyway. So again, a bit of a pattern. That's meant to be a Imperial Eagle. And oh yeah, I also got a MFFS system in here. I was going to wire all the windows downstairs and the legs of the tanks. They've all got actually drawbridges above them from Tinker's Construct, but I never actually finished that either. But I was going to do it so all the armour comes down when you turn this on. Now, can I turn this on here? I think I had a remote control for this. Let's turn the remote control on. Realize it. Remote order. So many things I've forgotten. So I don't know how to turn this on. This is a little fake cockpit here for the Princeps to sit in. And I mean it's fake, but it's connected to my network still. But can't really do much in here. And that's another storage monitor showing what the threshold of the nuclear reactors are. So this one that's not connected to nuclear reactors, but it's showing the same power. But the one that's in there, I think it's set to something like upper thresholds 90 and the lowers 50. So if it drops below 50%, the nukes turn on. When it is 90%, they turn off. So you don't actually waste any power that way. It's really good. Yeah. So then, quick look in this arm. It's got some Falmium armour. And another smeltery. One of these smelteries is automated, just turning mineral and ardite and cobalt from my bees into liquid, because there's tanks for them in this side leg. I've actually showed you, that's it. I wonder how full they got. Let's have a quick look back down there. See how full they got. So which leg did I come up? I came up the right, so we'll go down the left. And it should be the right one. That's what we've got there. Lava, yeah, this is a different leg. Creosote, liquid DNA, I haven't got much of that stored. And then let's move up to the upper floor. And then, oh, here we go, we've got molten aluminium, molten ardite, molten cobalt, and molten vanillin. It doesn't look like a lot, this, but one bucket's worth is like 1,000 millibuckets, and one ingot is 144, so that's quite a lot of vanillin ingots there. So most of that's from bees. Well, in fact, nearly all of it's from bees, to be honest. So let's head back up again. Panels everywhere. I love my advanced information panels. It's one of my favourite mods, the nuclear control. Real simple and little, but it just makes stuff look real nice. So up again. Get stuck on the stairs like a fool. That's the portal back to my old base. Can I turn this on from here? I don't remember how I turn things on. Well, there we go. That's what the force field does. It puts a barrier across the portal, and it sounds very boss as well. So I had that like security measure. I was going to put all the shields down and stuff. We'll go through there in a bit. If we go up here, we get to the next level. I've got my enchanting area with loads of books, auto enchanting, auto anvil. Some Mistcraft stuff over there. Collection of trophies, such like. And then Farmcraft area with crystal capacitors, collecting V from where? From somewhere. There's something generating V there. I can't remember what it was. How quick I forget things. This is my little enchanting room. These are MFR auto brewers. So it keeps these full. If I take, I'll show you. Actually, it should work. If I take something from this potion bag, if I take a potion of regen, it should take it off the shelf. I've maybe got some stock in the ME network. Oh, I've got 12 in there. Look. If I took it off, then they'd get pulled off the shelf, and then the brewer would replace the ones on the shelf. you can actually use shells as part of your automation. Looks really cool. So that was quite a fun little build. Pretty much didn't need it by the time I made it, but very nice. Nice St George's flag there. That's how we get to the compressor, the cobble compressor. So this is the second ME network that's just purely full of crafting CPUs, making octuple compressed cobblestone, and when it's made it stores it in this chest here, and there's 6 there. Whee! So that's 6 times 43 million cobble, and there's another one in that aludel there, so I've got 7 in total. That's the different view of the 1500. So it's in banks of 512, 8 by 8 by 8, so 8 cubed, with 2 routers pulling the stuff out to keep up on each. And this is a little system I use to fill it. You put a stack of Ignis extruders into the dynamism tablet. The redstone clock triggers that. It sits them between the ender tank of water and lava, which puts water and lava into the Ignis extruder. When the Ignis extruder shows us full, it sets the gate off, which turns this light on. And then I was using a Darkcraft tool to pick them up. Force wrench, because that keeps the lava and the water in them. So it's kind of a bit manual. It's a bit tedious. But I was going to try and fill the full place, but Jesus, it took a long time to fill them. Right, so back we go. And then bedroom. You need a bedroom, of course. And I think empty room. Yeah, empty room over here. I started using them spikes quite a lot just for a bit of decor. And then, as you can see, all different types of armour all around the place. And then just this little outside bit, try making it look a bit nice and gothic. Solar panel there running something. I think the solar panel maybe runs the... Oh yeah, it does. Solar panel is running the quantum bridge, which is in its chest there. So that links my ME network with my ME network at my other base. And that's running off. That's got a dedicated solar panel running that. But I didn't use much solar for anything else. So there we go. And then quick outside look. This gun I spent a lot more time on than the other gun. There's the blast furnace that I showed you. And as you can see I had the boilers so you could see them. This gun I've just kind of thrown together just now, just so it's got a second arm, because that arm was missing. And up on the top, these are like meant to be cannons, but kind of look alright. And then on the top there, I've got a nice Manilian beacon, just for the sake of having it. And I guess before we go, we can quickly run at the other base. So it's like a second tour, which I think I only did episode 65, and this will be 67. So I've done 2 tours in 2 episodes. A bit slack really, but I was asked to finish it off, and I think I did a bit of building up top after the last world download at 65. So I'll do another world download with this. So you've got the final. Oh, look at that! The reactors have turned on. Some power must have been used. There we go. So the threshold must have been below 50, and it's up at 90, so they should be turning off soon if it is set to 90. Maybe it's not set to 90, maybe it's set higher. Or maybe it's just bugged and they're showing on when they're not. Yeah, no, it looks like they're working. No, it doesn't. Looks like they're turning off to me. Going through portals kind of bugs them out sometimes, I guess. If I remember right. So I'll have a quick look through here. This was my first base. Automated animal area. A couple of forestry tree farms for the Capox and the balsa. So blackwood and whitewood, pretty much. A big area with Lord Buzzington. Middle Lord Buzzington on a stream. You need a giant bee with a pipe and a monocle in your base. There's my automated bee area. All my Alvia is there producing stuff. Automated farms, MFR stuff. And then this was my tank area before I moved to the leg. That was a little shitty thing celebrating 3,000 subs. Little secret room here. Secret observation room, listing my depths. It's got some named NPCs in there. It's a creeper head wearing a fez, if you was wondering. It looked different in a different texture pack. You couldn't see through the glass, but kind of looks a bit weird in this texture pack. There's a little door at the back here. I know Frosty's in here. There's an NPC. I can't remember who else is. Is it Joseph and Swift? Who is it? It's Alien, Capto, and Frosty. We got hello Capto, hello Frosty, hello Alien. And I'm up to 6 deaths, so I've not updated that. And 101 derps, probably more than 101. Yeah, thanks guys. Off we go then. So my fair smeltery room, which is pretty much empty now, and the way down into the farm area. Some more NPCs all stood in the corner. Bobbington, James, and Droppy. Little library area, and then my windmill, which is my first farmcraft area. What's that down there? Oh, there's Swift. Hello, Swift. And then this little Japanese style house, that fancied building. This is where, if you do download this world for everyone to run around, my armour will be in that chest there probably. And there's Josh. Hello Josh. Pronounced Joseph. Spelt Joseph, pronounced Josh. Darkcraft stuff here if you want to play with Darkcraft. And a couple of captives down here I think, if I remember right. Yeah, we've got a Carmonite Golem and a Mushroom boss guy. Little meeting room. I don't think there's much left in here either. I think I kind of pulled everything out. It's made it look like a bit of a library. Yeah, and this was my Farmcraft area before I moved it to the Titan. There we go. With a little balcony. Magic by moonlight. And then this was my first factory. Workshop area. With a captive charge creeper. Because you need one of them. Still some bits left. This is still linked through the Quantum Bridge to my other base. Some machines left in here still. So pretty much nothing up top apart from Corey. Corey we reloaded. The first one died, so I put his spirit into a robot. Blew this up with a nuke as well at one point, which was fun. Most of my BC machines are still here, so all my automated B. This is sorting out combs, as you can see, and various things, pulverizers, powered furnaces, and so on. Again, playing with the woodworker. Got myself an Arco Corp badge, and I think, yeah, look, an Amazon box. Amazon box on the back for some reason. Little boat. Just boats are cool. Forest tree, Steve's cat, tree farm. And then underneath the Japanese house there is a little spawning area with a force field area for spawning withers, so they don't do any damage. And a little spawning area for an auto spawner there. And the way to the nether portal. And then the last thing is my little automated soul shard spawning area down here, which was keeping, so it was like enderman, blazes, wither skeletons, and something else. And that was keeping certain things. So that's all level emitter controlled by the AE system. So never had to come in here. So there we go, another tour of the base, and Titan's kind of finished. So if you just want to come and destroy it, we're out. And there's Skittles. Hello Skittles. There will be a world download on my Dropbox. I'll put a link on the video description. Not really been updating my FTB thread because FTB haven't been doing much lately. So there'll be a link in the video description as long as there's room in my Dropbox to keep this world off. So if you want to have a look at it, feel free to nuke it or whatever you want. Okay, cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye.